Hello, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, The Amityville Horror from 1979. It's directed by Stuart Rosenberg and stars James Brolin and Margot Kidder. I like the Amityville Horror series of movies well enough, but the first one I originally thought I didn't like, but this rewatch taught me it isn't the movie I don't like, it's the supposedly true story that it's tied to. All the supernatural shit tied to that house and the Lutz family is just one lie after another on top of more lies on top of more lies, until you have a big pile of lies from a lot of people. It's appalling. And this movie is the end product of all that, so it's hard to love. As far as I'm concerned, fuck the Lutzes, fuck Arthur J. Anson, and double fuck the fucking Warrens. Nope, you know what? Not done. It is painfully obvious, to me at least, that the true story of the Amityville Horror is but a family that got in over their head in debt, which put pressure on them, their relationship, their family, and they figured they might weasel out of some of it if they created a sensational story. Everything about this true story rings con job. Again, fuck everyone involved. Okay, now I'm done and we can move on to the tainted movie, which is actually not totally bad. I mean, in a way, if you were to strip the supernatural aspect from it, you would have the tragic story of domestic bliss falling apart because of outside pressures, which kind of reflects the true story of the Amityville Horror, so I guess I have to respect that. The supernatural angle does make it a nice haunted house tale, definitely not high ranking on the haunted house movie scale, but it's still serviceable. I was also today years old when I realized the priest was choking on a rancid smell in that room at the beginning, hence the flies. I used to think the flies were supernatural somehow and were choking him from some paranormal presence, not just a really bad smell. Fuck, sometimes I'm incredibly stupid. Oh, and overacting, thy name is Rod Steiger because he is way over the top in that church sequence towards the end of the film. On that note, James Brolin goes over the top as well, especially in the last act. It's crazy, it's zany, it's built on fucking lies, but it's also fairly entertaining. Entertaining enough for me to give it a C+ and move on to the rest of the Amityville films in my collection, of which there are 7. But first, we go back to the fit to decrepit crypt of nightmares for the film Invitation. Here's to hoping it's better than Hip Hop Locos. See y'all then.